Hi YouTube, I hope you're all doing good. I'm doing okay. Sorta. For the last 3 nights I've been having really bad cramps in my legs, and Doug had some last night too, and um on his birthday I didn't eat any of his birthday cake, but I did last night, and he had leg cramping last night too, so maybe it was the cake, but it's chocolate and I'm allergic to chocolate and baking powder that's in there, not baking soda, bicarbonate, or but the baking powder, because that's made with cornstarch, which I'm allergic to. So it could have been that, I don't know, but it was severe last night. It was really bad. So yeah, but I'm doing it a little better. And then I had some kind of rough times. Other things, not Doug or anything, but just some other kind of horrible things. And but I kind of snapped back to reality this morning. I had listened to Lionel Nation, and he said, if you think you're having a bad day, he could take you like into the hospital, that or that there's other people that would love to just be having as terrible of a day as I am, because they're probably having a far worse one. That type of That's true. And that kind of snapped me out of my I mean, I did go through some pretty horrible things, but still, it snapped me back to reality. Like, yeah, could be worse. I could be like a quadriplegic, laid up with somebody feeding me through a straw and not able to talk, or and I've taken care of people like that. So yes, it could be worse, you know. So yeah, I'm doing a little better. I'm tired and I'm sore, but uh, I thought I'd get on here and say hi to everybody and let you know, yes, I am okay. Just could be a little bit better, that's all. So did a lot of cleaning yesterday, and that could be part of it too, because I have been doing my exercises and cleaning and keeping busy. And I did a lot of leg lifts, backward leg lifts yesterday, and that could contribute to leg cramping too, just overworking them, because I really did. So it could be even the combination of all of the above. So I've got an injury on my one leg that's pretty bad, that from a long time ago, but I fell on it and re-injured it not too long ago, here about a month maybe now, with my arm that one day, and then about a week later I fell with an armload of wood and smacked my head in the front of my leg. So it could be all of the above. My arm is doing a little bit better, but that also could it could feel better. It hurts, but it's okay. So yeah, my dishwasher quit working, so we're looking for another one. But boy, I messed up yesterday. I forgot that we had took the line, and there's a shut off valve to our hot water heater, but I thought it was a shut off valve to the dishwasher. So trying to save Doug time, he was at his desk and he was busy, and so I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to get it out of there. So I unplugged it and grabbed a razor blade, a utility blade, and sliced them lines. And I had water pouring out while I sliced one of them. And so I yelled for Doug, and he got the main water turned off, but it ended up where he had to clamp it and put plugs in it until we get the hoses hooked up to. And I have other hoses that go on for like a new one, so I didn't care about cutting any hoses or anything. I just forgot that we had redone our water a different way, and it used to have a shut off valve for that. So, but yeah, he did help me, but it was a bummer. I got things a little wet. I mean, I was going to pull it out and sweep and wash the walls and do all that where it was sitting anyway. So I just got a little ahead of the game with the water thing, as far as washing it. So, but yeah, I got it out of there and got it all cleaned up and ready for a new one to go in there whenever. But I just wanted to get it cleaned up. So, yeah, that was a trip. Yeah, because last time he put it in there, he put it on another line that heads to the hot water heater too. And so we had to turn the hot water heater off and restart that back up after he fixed my mistake. So, yeah. I mean, I could have done it. I just didn't have the clamps in the house, and he had some out in his shop. So I might have had one, but I would have had to move a lot of stuff to get down to where I've got a couple toolboxes, and I think one of them has some hose clamps in there. But yeah, so I was lucky for the help, or happy for the help. So anyway, so that kind of monopolized some of our time. Boy, did it get clean though. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it did. Oh man. Yeah. So he's like, well, why didn't you ask me? I said, because I was doing it by myself without asking you for help, you know? Because you know, why ask somebody to do something if you can just do it, right? That's what I was figuring in. But I forgot about that main valve being changed. So, no big deal. It's over now. And it didn't take him very long. It was just that he had to get up and do that. So, anyway, we do have part of the shower stall. He had used some muriatic acid on there. It did take the rust stains off there. He's got to do more, but you got to put a respirator on and open the window when you do it. And he was going to do that yesterday, but I gave him stuff to do instead because of what I did. So, but we're still working on that. I mean, there's a lot to do in there. It's going to take a while because we have to order tiles and other things. So, it's just a little at a time type of thing. So, and pretty soon it's going to be time to go out and clean my yard from the winter. Oh, the amount of snow and broken branches, and we've got a bigger chainsaw, but Doug was looking at a electric one with a power pack. It's got a 6 inch chain, well, 6 inch chain on it, trimming saw. I've been wanting one of them for the longest time. So I can run the big one too, but I just rather not. We used to have a really, really big one, but like a logger's saw. This one that we have now, it's a steel um, brand. It's medium size. It's what I use to fall some trees and process them and cut them up. And Yeah, the first year I moved in here, I cut my own wood. So, and I've helped do that many, many years because we burn wood and gas, LP. But yeah, but I'd just rather not do it if, if I don't have to. So, but yeah, little saw with a power pack on will be really handy for trimming trees and brush and I guess it works for hours once you charge it. So that'll be cool. I hope we do get that. And it's not too bad. It's like $69 or something. Not bad at all. I don't know what brand it is, but I don't know. Doug was looking at them and told me about it this morning. So, yeah, I've really been too tired to listen to information and retain it. I've got so many things on my mind right now that to gather information to put it on here for other people. I found it kind of harrowing. Yeah, there's a good word for it. No, I guess it wouldn't kill me, but no, I just actually can't right now. I'm just too exhausted mentally, you know. I had pretty severe emotional attacks by family. So, yeah, it happens, whatever, you know. Some people have differing viewpoints that just make it so you just really you can't correlate your efforts or you can't communicate like you would want to or that type of thing. And yeah, I put it in God's hands. That's all I can do. Yeah. Actually, just saying it like it is, my youngest son is in a homeless shelter, and I'd like to be able to help him, but I just can't right now. You know, if he could kind of help me help him, I could do more, but right now I can't. I'm not driving down to the cities, and for one thing, just the mud in my yard getting out of here. We haven't even gone anywhere for the last few days. It's done nothing but rain and snow. And we got to wait till the driveway dries up to really drive in and out of here. So, all kinds of things going on and concerns. And yeah, anyway, yeah, I couldn't think of that congressperson's name from Pennsylvania, Fetterman, that had the stroke. That's sad. I mean, I was on here right after I had my stroke, say like a few years later, and it was even difficult to communicate and talk and spit out certain words. Like I say, certain words I had trouble with even before that, but just to see him reading off a list in Congress and wearing shorts and a hoodie to Congress. Whoa, come on. Don't we pay our Congress people to sort of dress for the part, you know? I guess if they can do it in Ukraine, right? Like wear your sweatshirt into the White House and borrow money from the American people. Yeah, that is what was on my mind today was the Just the fact that if raise mamas don't raise your uh, children to be cowboys. No, don't raise them to be in the military because if you run around telling people that, well, they'll call you anti-American. Well, I'm not. I'm I'm pro-human, no matter who, you know. And I believe that we should have armed services, but I don't believe they should be in other countries for any reason. So we could have our army down at our border and up on our northern border in our waterways and take care of ourselves for one time. But this whole society just about really praises like your veterans, and I don't praise them. I really won't even thank them for their service. I don't think they're any more service to another human being than a weight person or a mechanic or a carpenter or oil field hand or a teacher or a doctor. No, there's just really not any more important. In fact, less in a lot of those extremes. So, but people can argue the point all they want, and we wouldn't even be free if it's for bullshit. We're a free country because of the people we are, not because of the people that we've killed. You know, what if the whole world started thinking that way? What if the whole world said, we don't believe in having an army? And then they just did not raise their children to join the service. See, what the public officials would really like to do is draft your daughters too, so they don't act feminine anymore. Yeah, because it really isn't a natural instinct unless you're protecting your child to be trained to kill people. As a woman, it's a very unnatural thing. It really is. I don't like feeling like I have to fight in my life, and I've been put in that position. And it was you either fight or get beat up. But they want it to feel natural. How could that be? How could the whole world think, for the most part, and praise their militaries and not think nothing of it? See, I just, that's something I've never got that part. I really don't get it. And I mean, you can repeat to me the things that people have said all the time about veterans and the purpose for the military and everything else, but I can keep repeating to you that it's not a natural thing for people to kill other people, period. Period. How about one more? Period on that. So, and unless everybody in the world starts thinking on that wavelength, they're going to be killing each other and they're going to be raising their children to kill your children and so on and so forth forever. So, yeah, it bothers me. There's a lot of things like that. I mean, that people go along with and always have, you know? No, there's just no logical reason. None. in teaching our little people that this is something to be respected and honored, and just stop it. Stop making your excuses for it. And if you were a veteran, I thought about it myself, and yeah, I've defended people, but not in a group and not in somebody else's country, you know. I wonder if in my day I'll never see the armies just diminished, I'm sure. If anything, we'll probably see martial law implemented. It's always already been activated under maritime law, I do believe, in 1923. So anything they do under that wouldn't be illegal. So, yeah. But the people just in general, like Veterans Day and Memorial Day and Independence Day, all of them evolve around wars. Well, are we really independent of England? Have we ever been? You know, I don't see that we have. And if we were, why, isn't it odd that like our president would go over to like the Buckingham Palace and they'd all get together and they talk? In a way, it's really odd if you think about it. I think it is anyway, you know. So, well, it's kind of cold and gloomy here, and yeah, I don't really have a whole much more to say, and I'll probably get some rest, and I'll be back with a little more spunk to my life right now. But yeah, like I said, I've been a little tired and under some abnormal duress, trying to figure things out and work things out and help somebody that I don't even know if they want to help themselves. So I don't know. Time will tell. Like I say, I've just had to put it in God's hands. There's just no more I can do about it, you know? So, yeah. We did, well, with that Mustang, it would be hard to get out of here. We do have a truck, too, that we just got tabs put on my truck. But I'm not going anywhere for a while. Um, yeah. And like I said, anyway, as far as driving down to the cities, I don't do that ever. The last time I did, I told myself I'm not doing that again, and I'm not. You know, it takes more energy than actually, if you get just about sick doing something, you probably shouldn't do it. So that's where I'm at with that. You know, the amount of energy that it would take me longer to recover from than it's not going to happen. So, yeah, maybe if I was like 40 or even younger, maybe younger than I am right now. It just said I have so many things I'm doing, and what I do takes my energy doing it through the day, and that's where I'm at with that. So, Well, I'm going to let you go. I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and I want to say thank you to the people that made videos that I know you're mind readers. I know you can hear how I'm feeling, and God's working through you, and you helped me out when I really needed it, and I do appreciate that. Um, I really, really do. When I know that I hear something meant just for my ears, and it does, it brings a comforting sense of validation. Like, although I know I'm not the only one being attacked by demonic forces or that have children or loved ones, that these forces are working through these people, and you understand all that, and I appreciate you. So I just wanted to let you know that. And, well, I wish you all a really nice night or day wherever you're at. And like I say, I'll be back with a little more life to me. I need still today to get a few things done yet. And it's getting early evening now, and I have to go check the mail and a few other things here. Maybe exercise. I'm kind of iffy on that right now with the soreness levels. So, well, like I said, have a really good night or day wherever you're at. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA.